Lesson 49. God's voice speaks to me all through the day. Welcome to the Qigong support for A Course in Miracles students. My name is Judith and you're at the Lucid Mind Center. How this works is this. First, we're going to read A Course in Miracles lesson together. Then we're going to contemplate it. Then we're going to apply it. And all this I'm going to incorporate into a Qigong class. I'm also dividing those particular sections in chapters so you can easily find them below in the description if you want to repeat a particular section. Before we start, make sure to subscribe to my channel so you get the notifications when a new class comes up. And at the end, tell me how this went for you, where you are watching from, and how long you've been with A Course in Miracles. Let's begin. Lesson 49. God's voice speaks to me all through the day. It is quite possible to listen to God's voice all day without interrupting your regular activities in any way. The part of your mind in which truth abides is in constant communication with God, whether you are aware of it or not. It is the other part of your mind that functions in the world and obeys the world's laws. It is this part which is constantly distracted, disorganized, and highly uncertain. This is what we call the ego, just to give it a name, just to give a name to this distracted mind. The part that is listening to the voice of God is calm, always at rest, and wholly certain. It is really the only part there is. The other part is a wild illusion, frantic and distraught, but without reality of any kind. Try today not to listen to it. Try to identify with the part of your mind where stillness and peace reign forever. Try to hear God's voice call to you lovingly, reminding you that your Creator has not forgotten His Son. We will need at least 4 5-minute practice periods today and more if possible. We will try actually to hear the voice reminding you of God and of yourself. And this self is spelled with a capital S. We will approach this happiest and holiest of thoughts with confidence, knowing that in doing so, we are joining our will with the will of God. He wants you to hear His voice. He gave it to you to be heard. And remember what the voice for God is? It is the Holy Spirit. I also call it higher self or holy self. Definitely something which is much bigger than this ego mind of ours. Listen in deep silence. Be very still and open your mind. Go past all the raucous streaks and sick imaginings that cover your real thoughts and obscure your eternal link with God. Sink deep into the peace that waits for you beyond the frantic, riotous thoughts and sounds and sights of this insane world. You do not live there. We are trying to reach your real home, which is deep within you. We are trying to reach the place where you are truly welcome. We are trying to reach God. Do not forget to repeat today's idea very frequently. Do so with your eyes open when necessary, but closed when possible. And be sure that you sit quietly and repeat the idea for today slowly whenever you can, closing your eyes on the world and realizing that you are inviting God's voice to speak to you. So the lesson is God's voice speaks to me all through the day. So I suggest here that you write that down by hand on several pieces of papers. Put one in your handbag, put one on the dashboard of your car, put one on the screen of your computer, or put it into a pocket. Write as many post-it notes or pieces of paper as you need, which you need to go through the day. So you remember to say the sentence as often as you can until you actually just know the meaning of the sentence. God's voice speaks to me all throughout the day because we are trying to get beyond the words. We are coming into a new section of the Course in Miracles. And it's not so much about the words no more. It's about what is about the meaning which lays behind the words. So the idea for today is that you want to be aware. You are in constant connection with the voice for God. You're in constant connection with your Holy Spirit, with your higher self. Some of you or some of us like to call that voice Jesus. That is okay. You also can call it higher self. You can call it spirit self. You can call it a universal intelligence. You can call it the mind of source, or you can call it source. You can call it God itself. The only thing what is important is that you understand the meaning behind it. That there is a sea, I would even call it a sea. There is a sea or a lake within you where you can always sink down and connect again with that peace of mind, with that eternal peace, with that awareness that this world which you're seeing is a momentary experience. It's a momentary human experience with all its facets, with all its ups and downs, which you're going through. And what is required is the connection to the peace and calm and looking at the world with serenity, remembering what your function is here, which is to live in peace and joy and harmony and love. And with your presence and your joy, a deep joy, giving others permission to question whether their ego-filled life is actually good enough for them. This is the question us Course in Miracle students have asked ourselves at one point in time. We said, is this really good enough? Is that all there is? There must be another way in living this life. And then the Course in Miracle came into our hands, came into our life, and we began training our mind, retraining, undoing the obstacles to the presence of eternal peace, of love, of light, of joy, presence of God. So let's start our Qigong class now. Put a smile on your face, put your feet shoulder width apart, all toes looking forward. If it's the first time you're doing a Qigong class with me, I have recorded 2 videos which are explaining how Qigong can help you. You can find the links in the description below. Sink your coccyx bone so your back is more flat. Now this is a normal stand. Imagine that there is a stool right behind you which you want to sit on. So you're basically just opening up, preparing the spine to be connected to your source. Put your hands on your belly. Inhale. And notice how the belly pushes your hands out. And now exhale, and you can push softly with your hands in. Just becoming aware of your breath. Notice that your shoulders are completely relaxed. There is no raising or falling with your breath. Everything is happening in the belly. You want to sink your awareness into your belly. Again, inhale and exhale. This time put a smile on your face. And now inhale with eyes open. And exhale, close your eyes, sink the breath into your belly. Very good. Now remember your central channel, which is coming in through your crown, coming all the way through your body, and coming out of your perineum, anchoring itself in the earth. Connect to the earth. Close your eyes, connect your hands to the earth. Notice that you are becoming very good at this if you have done several lessons with me. That your tingling sensations in your hands are starting immediately. You can probably also feel the roots growing in the earth without me having actually told you yet. If you're the first time with me, imagine that you're growing roots into the earth. And now collect all these new energies which are around you. Bring it in to your nose. Inhale. And now exhale it down through the mouth down the central channel into the earth. Notice how your awareness is expanding all the way down into your belly. Let's try it again. Inhale. And sink your awareness down into your belly. Remember to put a smile on your face. When you're inhaling, keep your eyes open. And now close your eyes and focus on the central channel as you're exhaling. This time, sink your awareness all the way down into the earth, into the ground. Inhale. And sink it down to the ground. Notice that you are anchored in the earth. And start rotating your body slowly. And as you're increasing the rotation, your hands start knocking on the door of life in the back, the Mingmen, the door of life, according to Chinese medicine. That is where the development of this body started. And you're also knocking on your belly in the front. You're building up the protective chi on the skin of your belly, and you're also building up the fascia and muscular tissue in the belly. As every time when the hand comes, the muscles contract softly without you doing. That's how we are training our stomach muscles. Inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. Inhale again and exhale through the mouth. And last one. Relax a moment. Notice how you feel. Put a smile on your face. And then let's reinforce the central channel. This particular movement we have done from the very first lessons, which is called drawing down the heaven. I want you to notice how much more powerful and efficient you are in actually feeling and experiencing the central channel. So now inhale up. Collect the heavenly chi. And now exhale down and bring it down through the central channel all the way through your body, coming out of your perineum and anchoring itself in the earth. Again, you collect the earth chi. Imagine that your hands are like suction cups. You bring it up above your head, collect the heavenly chi and bring it down. Exhale. We are just attuning our body. We are connecting body, mind, and emotions to our awareness of this space we are in. And again, inhale up, collect the heavenly chi, and exhale down. We're going to wake up the spine. So now open up your hands. You can wiggle your thumbs looking up, and now exhale down. And wiggle your thumbs again. And again, we are opening up the lung meridian. So we open up, looking up, opening up the chest, becoming aware that there is more to us than what we believe. Opening up the chest for the communication with the voice for God. And exhale. Very good. Last time, inhale, exhale. And this time, when you come up, you exhale and you sink your hands as if you had a ball in front of your body. If your blood has been started to move, you just calm down, let it all sink back into the belly. Breathe normal and just become aware of your connection to heaven and earth. And now we are going to open up our spine. So imagine that you're rolling up that ball up to your mind, and then you sink your whole body with the chin forward down. Gonna come to the side. And now you're rolling the body and inhaling up. Okay, so you're exhaling with the chin out. And you now roll the body, roll the spine, and lifting it up one by one. We are opening up our spine. So you open, you put the neck out. The neck out, this is the crane's neck. And you go down. And now you roll it up, inhaling up. And this time you add the lung sound, which is sss, and then you go sss, and inhale slowly. And then say sss, and inhale. And increase the size of that ball. So now you go and notice how your back is getting softly stretched. We're gonna do one more. Inhale. And rest here for a moment. Notice what has happened to your neck. Notice how this happened to your back. We have opened the space in the back. We need the connection from our spine to be able to hear. We need the connection with God into our gut instinct to hear properly. We need to go below fear. We need to open up the connection and connect to our source energy, which is below fear. The way I'm imagining fear is it's like a layer here, which feeds the ego. And what we need to do to connect to our true energy, our divine love, we need to get past it into our real love energy, which is stored in the belly, in the lower Dantian. And I have experienced that long before I have ever heard of Qigong. I have felt that the love is in the lower belly, in the sea of Qi. So what we are establishing is the connection between our higher mind to our wisdom of love in the lower belly. So this time we're going to do turtleneck. You lift your hands up above, and then imagine that you're like trickling water down your spine. So you're rolling with it. Then you come down, and then you collect clean water, clean earth energy, the confidence and trust of the earth, and then trickling it down your central channel, down to your perineum, exhaling it down. Inhale and exhale. Again, in. And we are cleansing our channel. We are cleansing our central channel, our pillar of light. And there might be a lot to clean since we have been working yesterday, or there might be a little. Or maybe if there is only little to clean, maybe there is an old, ancient, maybe there is an old thought, an old pain, which need to be gone now. Just let it go. Whatever comes up, even if you can't consciously remember, just say, I'm letting go of anything which is impeding my connection to the voice for God. Inhale up. And let's do two more by yourself. I'm going to do it from the front now. So you go inhale. And last one. And then bring this earth energy up and settle it down in your lower dantian. Your hands on your lower belly. Notice how you feel. And then say, God's voice speaks to me all throughout the day. A smile on your face. Going to Bao Qi. And now we're going to start connecting, uniting the yin and yang channel, the Tai Chi pole. So your voice for God becomes more clear to you and more obvious. And also learning to understand how it actually communicates to you. Sometimes it communicates in images, sometimes it communicates in physical sensations, sometimes it communicates through other people. And as you're getting better at it, it communicates directly to you, sometimes through images which are being revealed to yourself or in entire scenes. And sometimes it communicates with you through words. And what we are establishing today is the desire to hear that voice which is speaking to us all throughout the day. So first we're going to fill our energy field, the confidence of the earth. Exhaling down, imagine you scooping up the confidence and the trust of the earth and bringing it into your system. Trusting life, trusting that eternal life, which is yours, which is your birthright. Inhale up and exhale down and just feel yourself. Imagine that you are touching this field, this immediate field of influence with the tips of your fingers. Very good. We're going to just expand outwards and just imagine that we are standing in that field of influence. There is a ball in front and back, up and down. You can just turn your hands back and forward and become aware of this circle, which is on the height of your heart. But there is a ball around you, like an egg, like an oval shaped energy all the way around you. Just going up and down. Put your hands up and just notice how it's going down below the earth, about the same length below the earth as your arm's lengths are above your head. And then it comes out to the sides of this field of immediate influence. Now let's collect this one more time. Inhale and become aware of this field of influence. And this time we're going to go up. We're going to collect the voice for God. And we're going to bring it down into the center of our heart, confident that we can hear and understand it. And we're going to expand the desire into our field of influence, that we want to hear the voice for God, which is speaking to us all throughout the day. Now go down again, collect the confidence of the earth and the trust, and fill it into this ball, into this cosmic egg of yours of awareness. Now go up again, inhale from the top, bring back the voice for God into your heart and expand it into your field of influence. If you want to, you can expand your field to fill the entire room, becoming aware of how powerful you can be when you are actually connected to the power, to the strength of God. And then you collect again the confidence of the earth. You bring it up from the mother, the trust. Let it expand. Let it flow into this field which you have made bigger. Notice how the energy is flowing from the back, from the front. Notice how powerful you are. Now imagine that you're standing in a waterfall of light from your higher self, from God. And now collect this energy from the top and bring it back to the center of your body, to the center of your heart, the center of your emotions, which are the translators between heaven and earth, which are the translators between mind and body. And then inhale, and now expand this awareness even further, if you will, and expand it into the whole in your house or into all the rooms of your house and in your garden. You can expand it as far as you fancy. Just become aware how big your field of influence can be. Very good. And then you collect again the confidence and trust of the earth, of the mother, of the yin energy. And expand the trust and confidence into this field of awareness. Letting love and light and joy filling that field with this beautiful idea, with this wisdom which is at your disposal at all times. And now we are going to collect the last time the energy from the source, bring it back down into your heart. Inhale, and now expand the field as far as you choose. You can even expand it into your whole town, or you can expand it all the way around the earth. So the energy is meeting again in your hands. As you're expanding your influence all around the world. Your influence of love together with the source. Because the voice of God speaks to you all day long. Good. And now collect the earth energy and bring it around. We're just going to flow through it. Inhale up. Now go to one side and become aware of this energy all the way around you. Say to yourself, God speaks to me all throughout the day. And now we go to the other side. Inhale and just flow through it. You're way more powerful than you've ever been led to believe. Back to your belly. With your hands. If you would like to repeat the expansion, you can just find the chapter and repeat the expansion of light, I'm going to just call it. Or you can try to do it by yourself. And now you put your feet together. Say to yourself again, God's voice speaks to me all throughout the day. Today we are going to close with Dragon Rises from the Earth. We have just come into the Chinese year of the dragon, wood dragon. So you connect to the earth. Now you bring the dragon idea from the earth through your body up above. Then you collect the heavenly chi and you bring it down, center it back where it belongs in the upper, middle, and lower Dantian. Exhaling down. And again, collect the dragon idea, the balance, the courage to change things, and the wisdom to know which things need to be changing and what new rules we need in this world. Exhale down. Self. Connect to this strong wood energy that needs to grow and needs to expand. And then collect the wisdom of this ancient figure and bring it down into your upper Dantian, into your middle Dantian, and into your lower Dantian. Exhaling down. Let's do one more. You inhale up. Collect. Exhale down. Notice how much more centered you are, how much more in peace. And notice as well that your channel is open, that you are ready to hear the voice for God, which speaks to you all throughout the day. Allow the body now just to move a little bit like in the wind. Now remember to subscribe to my channel. Let me know how this went for you. Let me know if any kind of important messages came to you that you need to share with me, the world. And if you want to do more Qigong, you have got the link down here to my other Qigong channel. And here is the playlist to the first 50 lessons of A Course in Miracles. Have a wonderful day. Love, light, and chi to you.